go. We are recording now. All right.
Okay, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. We're back with You've Been Served. And to my right, I have. To my right, I have. You go ahead and introduce.
Oh, shit.
Talk for everybody.
My name's Chris.
My name's Robert.
And my name is George. As we talked about last time, I go by George as well. So we're gonna do
George
that today.
The coconut.
How dare you?
I could have sworn it was Jorge.
That's why I said George.
we're gonna-
That's I just
Jorge.
said that in the last. But you know what? You're a dick. You're an ass.
All right, works. Dick and ass, right?
All right. So
I'm sorry.
So
I'm
we got-
bring it up because of time.
we got some feedback about how jumpy our podcast could be.
Yeah.
So we put a little bit more thought into this one. We gave it some planning.
And then we put it down on paper, and we accidentally threw away that paper.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because...
Fuck it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
okay.
You know, we.
Trees, right?
What's the worst that could happen?
I mean,
Should we answer that now, or should we wait till after?
well, I guess they'll find out, right?
No, actually, no. But for reals, though, we need to hit a good topic that I think is great for this moment. Because tomorrow is the women's USA World Cup national final.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
They're back for a third year in a row, hoping to get consecutive back-to-back World Cup championships.
Yeah.
And they're playing against the Netherlands,
Okay.
your home country, right?
Well, not my home country, but
But
I
you're
have
you're
some
from there as
Dutch
well.
family. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're just from all over the place. You damn mutt.
Well, I mean, all the white places. Honestly.
Yeah, 'cause you're not from Mexico,
No.
No.
you jerk.
That's us.
Yeah,
But we're playing on Sunday, too. So.
that is true. Also,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
again,
we're playing on Sunday.
USA versus Mexico in the men's Gold Cup final.
Mexico's going to win?
Actually, I'm rooting for USA, dude.
That,
I'm not.
I told you it was a
I am
coconut.
done with Mexico and their team, man. It's
Dude.
so predictable.
But USA didn't even qualify for the World Cup last
And
year.
Mexico lost. Embarrassing.
We beat Germany.
Germany didn't make it past the group.
Why you
stages.
point at me, bitch?
Oh yeah, he's also from Germany.
I'm not German.
He's all types of white, man. He's all types of white.
Is that my role in this podcast? I'm just
Exactly.
playing every
But-
white country.
Yes, that's what we're doing today.
Yep.
But
All
hold
right.
on, no, but actually, fun fact, guys,
What's
that
that?
Mexico and USA haven't met in a final since the Gold Cup. I think it was like back in 2005 or 6. Mexico beat
I saw
USA in the final, and it was a great game.
Now,
great
what was
game.
going on there? USA was winning, right? And Mexico
Actually,
came back
yeah, and
did what?
They won.
Exactly.
I give it to them.
Okay.
There's actually players from Mexico that I do appreciate, and that's why I like. But no, Mexico does. Mexico does the same thing. Like,
No.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
All right. It just looks like you're playing with something else.
No. Ty's not here right now.
Oh, that's true. A hole's not a hole.
You guys are weirdos. But I think that is cool though that both teams are going to be in the final for USA.
Yeah.
And it's a big thing right now. It's honest. That's super cool.
Yeah.
But I think it is a little messed up that
Yeah,
the
clarify.
women's national team doesn't get paid nearly enough, and they have gold underneath their belt. And the U.S. men's national team gets paid a lot more. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of the U.S. national team for the men's, but at the same time, I have to admit, the women's national team has been kicking butt for the last who knows how many years, and they bring home gold. That's more than what the men.
Yeah, but isn't it based on how much those people matter in society? Right, so you have men.
What are you trying to say?
Reword that carefully.
Yeah.
You might be sleeping out on the grass today. You're like,
Dude,
you don't leave
that's
with
it.
us. You stay.
I know.
Doghouse, man.
I know. Yeah, I'm fucked.
Just so everybody knows, just so everybody clarifies, that the producer is sleeping with Robert, and they share a home together.
Yes.
So
The home that we're in now, actually.
Yes. So sorry, guys. This might be the last time that Robert is on this podcast with us.
It might be the last night I live.
Damn.
That's okay. I mean, you're gonna get.
That's okay. What the fuck?
You're gonna get
We'll
a
get
few
your
good
brother.
laughs. You're gonna
What's
get a few
Jacob
good
doing
laughs
next
out of
weekend?
it.
We can get him.
That is true. He is
Jacob's available.
He's a clone, right? I mean, you guys look the same.
You guys have the same last name.
Exactly. He's another. What is it? The Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, wow.
Ah,
Good job,
thank
Chris.
you,
I'm
thank
proud of you.
Yeah.
I just thought of the Ghost.
Robert.
You know, that's what my mom used to tell people when she was like telling people how to pronounce our last name. It's like Ghost, but without the T.
Yeah.
That's what she would tell people. I never wanted to bring up why that was an issue. Because I felt like she was innocent enough that she wouldn't understand, but here we are. So, well, all right.
I think we started this podcast off really well.
It's just downhill from here.
Yeah, it's very downhill from here.
All right. So let's see. So what you say, that they make a lot less. How much less? Is it like a lot, or is it like 1%?
So base salary. Oh yeah, for the women's $3,600. Men's $5,000 per game. So that's what, a good 2,600 difference.
Yeah.
That's significant. That's a lot.
That is significant.
It just sucks. It's not because of I'm just a U.S. men's national team fan, but I mean at the same time I'm a huge soccer fan.
Yeah.
I'm a huge soccer fan, and I go off of who's doing the best, who's doing well, and they deserve that pay.
Yeah.
And so far, women's has been kicking ass for a very long time. So yes, I think they deserve that either equal pay or if not more. Well, I would argue more.
Let me ask you, why do you think there is a gap? Because it clearly, there's a gap in pay between men and women all over the world, especially in the United States.
Yes.
But what we're talking about is a huge gap. Well, it's like 40% of what men usually get. So why do you think the case is with this? Maybe is it because it's sports? Or what do you think?
You know what? Honestly, I'm not really sure as to why. I do know that, the men's national team gets a lot of endorsements and everything, so that could also be part of it. I know they always bring in big crowds. The crowds are usually crazy. Unfortunately, you don't hear a whole lot. Like the Women's World Cup has been going on for the last month. And to be honest, I haven't heard a lot of people. Oh, there you go. You just found out about it. The final is tomorrow, and you just found out about it.
Well,
so it's not as advertised as much as it would be if it's the Men's World Cup.
So then it's, in some ways, not to defend sexism, but just to play the devil's advocate, he's
defending it.
It's based on viewership, right? To some extent, because I'd be curious to see how much the viewership differs.
See, this is where I'm gonna interject and just make this shit funny.
Yes, Christian is not a huge soccer fan, but he's willing to talk about it and make it funny as we go. So
I like soccer. I'm not a huge fan of it, but at the end of the day, had I known about female soccer, instead of finding out about it literally 2 days ago, I would prefer to watch girls running around instead of guys running around chasing a ball.
Now is that because the games are better, or you just want to see women running around?
If we're talking about viewership, we want to see something nice out there, right? We don't want to see sweaty ass dudes running around.
It is 2019, Christian.
Gosh,
you're right.
Dang it,
you're right.
Christian.
Fine.
Your mother listens to this podcast.
Does she?
If she understands English,
does she?
I'm sorry,
Actually,
Mom.
side note. Yeah, does your mom listen to us?
Nah.
Does your mom even like us?
Does
your mom know about us?
My mom warns me about you guys.
Damn.
She's like, don't.
Is it because I'm white?
Is it
exactly? She thinks I'm gonna disappear.
Well, okay. I'm white. He's white inside.
This is
so.
I tell.
No. Rude.
On the serious note, I really do think that maybe they're much better than the men's soccer team. It even comes down to the WNBA as well.
Yeah.
They make less money than the NBA players. Yeah. Especially with people signing out these max deals. Let's see. What's his name? Klay Thompson just signed $141 million deal with the Warriors for 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see any fucking WNBA player making something like that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's just for me, in my point of view, if your team is doing well, if you're doing well, you deserve that pay. You've earned it.
Oh, I don't disagree.
But it's just I don't know. It sucks the way it works. I don't know the whole business part of it. I'm sure there's much more that goes into that whole thing, but. I think it sucks.
I wonder if there's a difference because of how long they've been around. Because women's leagues generally haven't been around as long as men's, right?
No, they haven't. They haven't been around as long, but they have been around for quite some time.
So I think it's not fair, but I think because the men's has had more time to kind of blossom and everybody has gotten more interested, the women's are unfortunately have been cast aside a little bit, as unfair as that might be.
the one thing I've realized is that here in the United States, as far as like women's soccer leagues, they haven't been around. Professional soccer leagues, they haven't been around for that long. Mm-hmm. But in Europe and other parts of the world, they've been around for a much longer time. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna try and compare because I don't know those leagues as well. But I do know that they're just like having academy teams here in the United States. Like they have them and they're there. They haven't gone anywhere. Liverpool has their women's team, West Ham, and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. So it may be different as far as their pay is. But here in the States, the women's U.S. national team gets paid less, and they've brought home gold. Yeah. And their leagues haven't been around for as long. Mm-hmm. Men's national team has had leagues for a very long time and have brought home no World Cup. World Cup is a huge honor in the soccer world. You're the champs for 4 years straight.
Exactly.
No matter what happens, you can get knocked out of the group stage the next World Cup. You still have a World Cup underneath your belt. You've been crowned champs of the world for 4 years straight. That's huge.
He's calling you out, men's soccer team.
And I'm still a fan, and I'm still rooting for them tomorrow instead of Mexico.
Yeah, well, it's not their fault that they're getting.
I just said I was rooting for them, and that I'm not rooting for Mexico.
But did you have to say it again?
Of course, I'll say it 1,000 times.
Thank you.
Regardless, even if USA loses tomorrow, I'm still gonna root for them the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
My Mexican crowd.
They can say what they want, but they know
USA is gonna lose.
Mexico
We're gonna
does
win.
The same exact thing.
Once
they
we
choke
win
every time. Watch, I'm gonna call Mexico, and the first response is gonna be like Chicharito. And Chicharito is still a terrible defense. A terrible point of view.
He's not a fucking defensive player.
No, but I'm saying an argument.
Okay.
Sorry. I should have reworded that. Exactly. I know he's not a defensive player.
Yeah, come on, man.
But that's their argument. Chicharito this. Chicharito this. Like, he's at West Ham now. His career is going to die. That's where they go to die.
Yeah.
Sorry, this has been a long going thing for me. I'm not a fan of Chicharito. It's a whole thing. That could be a whole different segment of soccer. We can talk about soccer for ages with me. So we'll move past it. But yes, I think overall, it's messed up that the women's national team doesn't get paid as much, and they brought home gold, specifically the World Cup.
Yeah.
So it's messed up. I hope this gets enough attention. People see it, but we'll see.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's really all politics. So, if you want, the female team to make more or anything,
Go watch the female team.
Oh, go watch the female team, and at the end of the day, let's go ahead and vote for that Equal Rights Amendment. Come on, man.
Oh, the ERA?
Yeah, the ERA.
Yes,
let's get Donald Trump out. Fuck that guy. I had to make a political statement.
Of course you did.
I had to.
The minute we start talking about USA this, USA that, he was like, I'm going to wait for my moment.
I'm going to wait for my moment
call
to
out
shine.
Donald Trump.
Here we go.
Fine, I'm not stopping you.
Dude.
I didn't stop you.
That man...
That is a whole other thing. That could probably take up the rest of this.
It could take up the rest of the podcast.
Let's
but I'm not going to bore.
That's going to take a long ass time. When that can be a totally separate podcast.
That's going to take one that's going to be its own special podcast.
I think. Look, if we ever did that, not because I agree with Donald Trump, but I would take Donald Trump's side on everything.
Just because you're white.
Because not because of that, but I think the podcast would be more interesting. Because if we're all agreeing like that, okay, Donald Trump's shitty, right. We're all then we're just shitting on somebody.
You know what's crazy though? I don't think you would be the only one that would take his side.
Well, I mean,
but we don't have to get into that. Right
we don't
now.
have to get that right.
Yeah.
Now. Again, Ty's not here. He can't defend himself.
I'm sorry.
I mean, even
Ty,
when he is here, he can't defend himself. But at least let him be here, so we don't, so we can't get in trouble for it. Ty, we love you, and we're just waiting for you to get here so we can do the next one.
Yep. Hurry up.
All right. Well, so actually, no. So I was at Starbucks today. Yeah. I was taking my lunch and everything. I was waiting for you to get there. Yeah. And I was talking to Dee, and we were talking about a couple of things that's happened there at Starbucks, some weird stuff that's been happening lately. I don't know, and it just got me thinking about some random stories that I've had at Starbucks. Random things.
Yeah.
So it got me curious. What are some weird, or what are some exciting, what are some stories you guys want to bring to our podcast, to our viewers, so they can hear something that maybe nobody's heard yet?
Well,
or one that everyone had, or some people have heard, and we just want to hear it again.
I mean, that's that good. I'm pretty sure I've told this to a lot of people, and this has probably happened to a lot of baristas, especially when it comes to the restrooms. So, I went on my 10. I'm walking to the restroom. It says, It's not busy. I put in the code, all fucking confident. I walk in. What do you know? Man is fully fucking naked on the toilet. Instead of fucking, screaming or saying anything, for those of you that are watching us on YouTube, he went like this. Literally leaned forward and just cupped his legs as if he were to hug them.
I mean, that's kind of a nice...
at least he tried.
It's a nice way to cover up, but damn, dude, I already saw your fucking ass and everything while you're sitting on the toilet. Come on, man.
He was thinking of you. He's like, no, don't, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm not ready.
Sure enough, I saw that shit. I backed out. I'm like, all right, cool.
Well, I would assume you backed out.
I mean,
I would hope you backed out.
No, here's the thing though.
You were about to jump. You were thinking about jumping in.
He was like, I'm ready.
I was on my phone, so I didn't fucking see him until I looked up.
So you were gonna record him
on accident.
You know what sucks is he probably thought, oh shit, he kept walking after he came in. What's gonna happen?
Imagine you didn't notice at all until you tried to sit down. He's just watching you just.
See, that's why it tripped me the fuck out even more, because he didn't make a sound. It's like he wanted me in there.
Are you sure he wasn't scared?
Are you sure he wasn't excited?
I mean, I don't... That could be, but then again, he was tatted all over, so...
Why?
Those tattoos are doing anything.
I mean, he could have been the hardest fucking naked guy in there.
I have a tattoo. Does that make me the hardest naked guy at Starbucks?
It just makes you the hardest naked bitch in here.
Wait, hold on.
Wow. You're rude. You're a jerk.
Yeah, he didn't earn that.
So those of you who don't see, those of you who are watching on the YouTube channel,
We got a drink guy.
we have Robert's brother here. His name's Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the guy I was talking about earlier.
He's a super sweet kid, 16-year-old females.
And he's our
Just
bartender.
think
single.
of Robert, but just shorter and younger.
He's handling alcohol and he's only 16.
Practically the same.
And a better person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, hold on. Going back. We're not leaving.
Going back. So later on, I end up finding out another story from another coworker.
Oh.
This dude goes in there. Sure enough, he works there. He's gonna fucking lock it. Fuck yeah. Nope. Dumbass left that shit open. So it said non-occupied, vacant, whatever the fuck it says. Some guy walks in there. He sees him taking a piss. He stands next to him. And just waits for him to finish.
Take your time.
Keep in mind, Starbucks does not generally have urinals.
Yeah.
So this is a fucking toilet. Your dick is out, and he's just standing next to you. What do you do?
You reach over and...
Do you reach over and assist, or do you stop midstream, put that shit away, and walk out?
I would do number two. Option number two.
Option number two, right?
Number two. Why would you assist somebody? Are they a child? Do they have a diaper?
I mean,
that's still weird.
I don't know.
But I mean, no, you fucking pinch. Put your pants up. Don't even wash your hands. Just worry about it later. Go wash your hands in the sink in the back. You get your ass out of there.
Well, he didn't do either one of those. He did option number 3. Finished pissing, looked at him in the eye, nodded, washed his hands, and walked out.
I'm done with the world.
It was then that I knew dude had a problem.
Do you guys remember? This was when I was working with both of you. There used to be this guy that would purposefully leave the door unlocked because he wanted us to know that he wasn't showering in there. So all the baristas would just go in there and they would open it and they would find he was this elderly Asian man.
Oh, I do remember.
Do you remember? Yeah.
I do. I never walked in him. When I saw him leave that corner, I never went to the bathroom.
Nope.
Not once.
Dude, that guy chirped me the fuck out so much.
Yeah. He was the one that brought his own computer to an actual Mac computer, not a laptop, a computer, and used the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And had his own beach chair.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck your guys' chair.
You want to know how I figured this out?
That he was Asian?
No. I mean, that's a whole other story.
Oh, okay.
No, I walked in, right?
Oh, dude.
This was probably my first month at the Starbucks here in LA.
Yeah.
I walked in and I was just in shock for a second, and he's like, "Oh, I just leave it open because I want you guys to know that I'm not showering."
Yeah, that's...
And I was like, all right, you can lock it.
When I heard about that, I was like, wait, so are you showering?
Sir, if you're listening to our podcast, what the fuck were you actually doing?
We would prefer you shower and lock the door.
Yeah.
Personally, than us walking in on you because you didn't want us to think that.
Lock the door.
Exactly.
What you do in there, your business.
It's like,
we don't care.
I don't care.
Well, we care a little bit. I mean, I don't want to have to clean that up, but I'd prefer it to walking in on you naked.
Okay, you're right. More of just lock the door. Period. Just lock the door.
Dude, that guy used to trip me the fuck out. Dude, when I was making drinks, like when he would fucking sit, his screen was literally a girl in a bikini. You know.
He regularly watched porn.
But you know what? He always changed that screensaver. It was always a woman, always in bikini, but it was always a different woman.
Every single time.
I mean, commitment, right?
Dude, he was committed to that shit.
You know, it's funny because he just had no shame. He was like, fuck it, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And we just leave it. Like, dude, at least turn it off or something. Like, or change your screensaver. Like, don't let us see that. I mean, come on, my friend. But, hey.
Or put it on sleep, you know? Or like, just something.
Or go to the corner where not a lot of people can see you, you know? But no, the dude, he was at the table that was right in front of everybody.
Yep. No, he got approached a couple of times by, like, shift supervisors.
SBux.
Just for a little note, she was always in car accidents, dude.
Always.
In a year, I think she was in like 8, maybe 9. Yeah.
It's terrible. I don't even have 8 pairs of shoes.
Shit. Dude.
Well, that's because we're all poor.
Oh, yeah. That means...
Why you gotta bring that up?
You know.
Well, I'm just saying. that has less to do with the amount of car crashes she's in and more to do with our
You can find
expenses.
our GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
It's on You've Been Served podcast, GoFundMe.
And there's my separate one, like, please help.
George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jorge.
Or, hey.
Damn you guys.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time there was this guy in our store, literally just standing in a corner? And it didn't look like he was doing anything.
Yeah.
And he was just fucking staring at the corner. Just staring at it, talking to himself. You know, we obviously knew he was on some shit.
Yeah.
He randomly starts taking a piss and we're like, fuck. So we kicked him out.
Yeah.
He goes over to T-Mobile. Some T-Mobile girl runs her ass over. And she's fucking screaming, oh my God! We're like, what? And she's like, there's some guy in there with a machete. Keep in mind, we literally just had this guy in there not 10 minutes before she fucking comes running in. And, well, shit. You know, there was cops in our Starbucks. So
wait. This is ours. This is our old store. This was your
last.
Yeah. That was your last store. Okay. I was gonna say we don't have a T-Mobile by us, but
I used to work in the hood Starbucks. You know, we've got everything next to us, but it's kind of dangerous.
It's okay.
So
yeah, where we live.
Exactly.
We're used to it by now.
Yeah. So you know, the cops just like fucking annoyed, super fucking annoyed, and they leave their drinks and they go handle the situation. Sure enough, they're chasing this guy with a machete in the fucking parking lot. And he's just swinging this shit around. Like...
That's nuts.
I went up to fucking kick this guy out when he was taking a piss.
Yeah.
Had it been any other type of situation, he could have turned around and just swung it.
Yeah. Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was insane.
There was one time, at my old Starbucks in San Diego, somebody threw hot coffee back at me. Because apparently I gave them a grande and not a venti. They could have easily just said, hey, I ordered a venti. And I could have been like, okay, let me switch it out. But no, I handed it to them. I think I even mixed up the cups. Like, you know, it's a common mistake. I was still pretty new to the drive-thru.
Yeah.
And I handed them the drink. I'm like, I ordered a venti. And they threw it back at me. Luckily enough, the cup didn't open when it hit me. The cup hit me, fell a little bit, and then opened, like, by my legs.
Yeah.
And I was wearing pants, so it burned a little bit, but not that bad. Not as bad as if it would have opened up on my chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they did that. They got pissed and left.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm over here like, that burned. And my coworkers were like, you know, worried about it, and they wanted to find out who it was. Like, guys, think about it. They just paid for a coffee that they didn't keep and threw away for no good reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think at the end of the day, we win that battle. I can't really... I mean... What am I going to do? Go and chase them down? Like, whatever. They just lost their coffee, and I remember the face. So if we see them again, you know, we'll just kick them out, or we'll, you know, not serve them. But yeah, I was just like, really, you could have just asked me to switch it out. Like, would have done it.
Mm-hmm.
But some people are just, are like that.
Yeah, it sucks because I think a lot of people like Starbucks gets shit on a lot. Its employees, at least.
Yeah.
But there's not an understanding of how fucking insane people can be. Oh. How insane customers can be.
Fuck you, America.
And that's why I think that you build so much camaraderie amongst the people that you work with is because every day it's like, oh my God, another one of these, another one of those. Yeah. And rest assured, there are plenty more stories we could tell you. We're telling you the ones we think are funny, not the ones we think are scary or disgusting or sad. So
a number of them.
Yeah.
So you remember that one time that one dude came in? He's like, "I'm an FBI agent."
Yes. Yes. That was great.
When did that happen? And why was I not there for that? That is some bull. All right. You guys know when those stories happen, you have to call me. You know that. It's too late now. You guys don't work there anymore.
I was closing with Chris.
Keep in mind it was. All right. So Robert and I were both supervisors, but this was my shift. Robert was off, I think, in what, like 2 hours?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So some homeless guy comes in. I don't know what the fuck he was on, and he just starts demanding to, check the store out, and says that he's closed down so many Starbucks and so and so. And I'm just like, all right, sir, you know what? It's time for you to go. You're getting a little rowdy. And he's like, I'm an FBI agent. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Can I see your badge?
Let me see your credentials. You look legit, but I just need to clarify. I just need to make sure you are legit.
I probably shouldn't have kept it going, but I just wanted to fuck with him. I wanted to win. I wanted to have fun.
I don't blame you. I probably would have done the same thing. Like, okay, all right, prove it.
Yeah,
you're right.
I mean, you weren't an asshole. You just asked to see his credentials.
That is true.
What did he say? I feel like he said, "No, I don't have them on me" or something like that.
He did. He's like, I don't have them on me right now, but I can show you something that'll prove that I'm an FBI agent. I'm like, all right, sure, show me.
And he busts out his dingling.
I wish he did that.
Oh shit!
You wish.
It would have been funnier.
Oh, okay.
But instead he's just like. I'm a martial artist too, and I can kill you with one touch. I'm like, oh really? And I looked at him like, super smiling and just fucking kind of laughing at the same time. And he's like, you want me to show you? I'm like, sure, show me. And he's just like, nah. And I'm like, all right, man, you gotta go. He's like, but I'm an FBI agent. I'm like, yeah, I don't see a badge, man. Come on, it's time to go.
See, that sucks. Because you could say that, and yeah, clearly he's gonna be like, all right, nah. Another day. You live today. If I would have told him that with my little baby face, he would have been like, all right, motherfucker. And then he would have attempted, and that would have just been a whole nother thing. But
see, but that's the thing. You could have actually killed his ass with your hands. I mean, you've got lethal weapons. Yeah, it's true. That is true.
Can we not talk about his dick right now, please?
To be honest, I was trying to I was like, how can I bring that into this? But I couldn't do it, and then sure enough, we're right here.
We're on the same page, George.
So Robert the Ghost, guys, go follow him on Instagram.
The Ghost, the one with the hood.
The one with
that is because he's saying that he's white and that do I have to say?
What are you trying to imply, George?
Oh, so now we're flipping back on me. Now this is
dude, we're going on everybody today.
Oh, okay. So
except Ty. For some reason.
I have a feeling now that we're like attacking each other and Ty's not here, when he gets here, it's not going to be as much.
Exactly.
Which is good.
Or all our energies will just be focused on Ty, and none of us will get anything.
Oh, so it's either going to be really good for him or really bad.
Ty, I'm apologizing in advance, but you're kind of fucked, man.
Ty, I'm not apologizing because I don't know where it's going to go. I'll apologize afterwards if it's needed.
But that's okay, man. I mean,
it's almost always needed.
Don't worry. Hey, again, we all get attacked, and when you're not here and you can't defend yourself, that's on you. I wasn't here for the third one. Did you guys attack me?
I mean, we did kind of call you a bitch. You heard it last time, right?
I haven't heard the third one.
Shh, don't tell him.
Dang it, man.
It's a surprise.
All right, so quick, hold on.
You were mentioned a couple of times.
Okay, that's fair.
Nothing too bad, though.
So just so all you guys know, because of all our work schedules and whatnot, we try to knock out as many sessions as we can in the time that we meet each other. when we're here.
Yeah.
So today, right now, this session right now is our first one without Ty. The next one that we do is more likely going to have Ty in it, and that's going to be for the next episode.
Yeah.
So just a little, inside scoop for all you guys who are listening, all you guys who are watching. But nonetheless, it just means there's more stories for us to talk about and more things to do and more time for us to bag on each other while we're here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's usually that's actually the main thing we did.
Yeah.
That's the why we put this podcast together.
Yeah. Can I ask the viewers a question when you watch this? I would love for all of you, well, all three of you.
Oh, we got 3 now?
Yeah, I know. We went up from 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you had a comment on YouTube too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, who commented you? Was it what? Was she cute?
She was cute.
Dude, that was the sexiest puppy I've ever seen.
Was it a puppy?
Anyway, what I was trying.
It was a default picture of a puppy.
What I was trying to say is now let us know who you think is what group you think is best. Since there's always somebody missing, or almost always.
Oh man,
I'm curious.
You're gonna have the fans pin us against each other?
Yeah, you see, because then we have to compete.
Are you Team Ty? Are you Team George? Robert? Or me?
Not that last one. That last one's
I'm
not
gonna
worth
crack
it.
up so hard if the next comment we get is neither. Cancel your podcast. Damn it!
None of the above. Team Jacob.
You know who? Oh, dude. I mean, that already.
All he did was make me a drink. That's all he did. He made the top list.
I mean, that already
Sounds about right.
But you know what? To that person who says neither, fuck you.
It's gonna be all of them.
I'll probably make a fake account and say fuck you guys, just so I can.
I believe
That's
it.
okay, George. You'll probably get a follow back anyway. Nah, probably not.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Now that we're on this whole thing of like us attacking each other and whatnot,
Yeah.
it reminds me a lot of the bro code. We've all grown up with the bro code. We've all know of the bro code, certain rules and whatnot.
Yeah.
Barney Stinson, man.
Yeah, Barney Stinson. For all you guys who don't know, How I Met Your Mother has an entire book of the bro code that Barney Stinson put out. And I'm actually a huge fan of How I Met Your Mother. I've seen that show from beginning to end.
So is Chris, and I like it a lot.
I love it. It's my for me, it's my era of Friends. My parents,
I would
had
agree to
Friends,
that.
and they introduced me to Friends, and they loved it. I liked it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved it. I teared up on the last episode. I was like, man, I'm not gonna have friends anymore. And then, yeah.
And he still doesn't have friends, just to be clear.
That's not what I meant. But you're right. I have acquaintances. I have people who know me. No, just playing. No.
Nah, I'd definitely get you. I'd do the
How
same shit.
dare you, man? It's because I can't grow a beard, huh?
I mean, you could. But
No, I really can't.
There was a time when Chris, Ty, and I all had like beards, and you had nothing.
I can.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm being serious. I
remember that.
can't grow a beard.
That's because you're not one of us, really. That's why you're an
I'm
acquaintance.
taking a poll right now.
So
Should Robert hold on? Should Robert and George grow their beards back?
I've never had a beard. I cannot grow a beard.
I don't give a shit.
It's not that I'm not. It's not that I'm not
Grow a
allowed to.
fucking patch if you have to. We will draw that shit on.
I get a soul patch and it's not even nice. It's
How long have you grown it out for? Like the longest period?
There was for a little while when I wasn't in the military anymore. When I was finally done with it.
Yeah.
I tried to go for like a month straight without shaving. No shaving. Sorry, I burped. So I had a little bit of a soul, like not a soul patch, but I had a little bit of like patches on my cheeks. It did not look nice at all.
Yeah.
Like you can tell.
It never does though.
It never does. Like you
On
can
the-
tell,
on
like
the
the hairs
first
that are
month.
there, they're getting darker. But there's no other hairs growing in between those other hairs. It's just like there's 3 here, gap, and there's 1 there, and it's dark as hell.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell, guys? Like, don't reinforce the ones that are there. Make more. Make it like a 5 o'clock shadow, but nothing.
I mean,
I think you need to give it more time.
Okay,
You're
right,
a month
probably
is
right.
not.
But even then, but it's just in that month, I'm like, it does not look good.
Yeah.
And then, but
You have to suffer. That's the
You're
problem.
right. I do.
Yeah.
The thing is, what does grow is my soul patch. That grows more. I think I could probably get that before anything else.
get it.
But then I saw a photo of myself. I think it was Christmas, like 2015, 2014, maybe, where I had the soul patch going, and I was like, that looks terrible.
Can I have
what
that
in the
photo?
hell
Dude, can we?
Yeah, I want to put that
on my Instagram.
No, I want to put that as the little logo for this episode.
I was actually gonna tell you to put a different one, but I'll get to that.
You already brought that shit up.
I know I did. So I have that. It's on my Instagram. Yes, I'll send you the damn photo.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I'm like, that looks freaking terrible. What was I thinking? And so, I mean, luckily enough, I shaved it off, of course.
Watch, we both like it.
But, so, yes, facial hair, no, I can't grow. However, if I give it a month, maybe two, I can have my Tarzan hair back again. That I can grow, no problem. A full head of hair, I'll have. I can grow Tarzan hair.
Okay.
I was going to say, hey, you should put that photo, but clearly you want my soul patch one.
Well, I want both. We can do it side by side, you know?
Wow.
Which do you prefer? Soul Patch George?
Yeah, Soul Patch George or
Tarzan.
Yep. We'll make a little Twitter question.
Again, we're gonna get comments. Neither. Get this asshole out of here.
All right.
To that guy.
So
you again.
But going back, sorry, we got off track. We got my soul patch, but going back,
Soul Patch.
bro code.
Bro code.
A
bro will never let another bro grow a soul patch. If that's not in there, it better be in there.
Okay.
I think it is.
Viewers, you guys tell us about that one. What do you think? Let a bro grow a soul patch if that's all he can grow, and if not, tell us why. But we do have Jacob, who has a bro code ready for us, and so we can give our opinions and our stories if it comes in, if it's needed. So Jacob,
all right.
Let's get this.
Article 147. If a bro sees another bro get into a fight, he immediately has to back his bro's back.
Yeah, I would just want to make a little comment. He did read that like Barney Stinson.
He kind of did.
Dude,
I'm very happy that he did.
I don't agree though. I don't think a bro should always back a bro up. I mean, you got to use your own ideas of what you think is right.
Fair enough.
You know?
But is that for any case, or is that more of like, hey, you got yourself into that, get your ass out?
Well, okay, like if a guy starts beating another guy up because he took his girl,
yeah,
and the guy who took the girl is my friend, I'm not sure I want to defend him on that because he still did something wrong. Okay. Like, okay, if he looks like he's gonna die, then that's I'll help out, but. But if he gets a punch, he kind of deserved it. He caused that.
That's fair. Like if it's his mess, he got himself into it.
Yeah.
And you can't really back up because of that situation. Like that's it's a case by case trial.
Okay.
And it also depends like if he knew. Like if he didn't know that the girl was like with somebody else, I'd back him up. It's not his fault.
Yeah. I mean, the girl never said anything.
It's usually
and also vice versa.
It's usually the case.
That he doesn't know?
Yeah. Dude.
You speak from experience, Chris?
These girls out here are trapping people, man.
Yep, no, that was not me that said that. Not Robert DeGos.
It was
that was Christian.
Hey, look, a girl will literally put it out there sometimes. Like hold on.
I like how we're talking about the bro code and we're already talking about girls. It's like 5 minutes in.
It's what we do, all right? We talk about a topic and then we get off the topic and go to somewhere else. Okay? It's our thing. If our viewers don't like it, they can cancel. All 2 of them.
Like,
man, we lost one.
Shit, come back.
Shit. Were you a feminist? Anyway, in my experience at least, it's been that a girl usually starts the drama. I mean, she doesn't say that she has a boyfriend, or she usually tries to stir shit up with the ex. An example where I fucked up my nuncle. I still miss it.
I heard nuncle.
Where his ring used to be.
Definitely before I got lost. All right, so my ex-girlfriend back in middle school, 8th grade. You damn bitch.
Whoa, 8th grade. Yeah, you don't know how she's changed.
She's a nice lady.
Yeah,
she's kind of still a bitch.
I don't know. Last time I saw her, she was nice to me.
Producer. No comments. All right.
Anyway, years ago.
All right. So she pretty much started drama with her current boyfriend at the time, and I didn't give a shit. But this dude felt the need to follow me home. I thought it was weird. I thought it was really fucking weird.
Yeah.
So he's following me home with a big ass fucking crowd of friends, and I'm thinking, shit, I'm about to get jumped right now.
Yeah.
I'm walking with my friends too, but literally it's just me, this other guy that doesn't fight, and my niece. Well, Sure enough, we're walking and one of them comes up and he says, "Hey, if you don't turn around right now, we're literally just gonna rush you right now and get it over with." I'm like, fuck. In this instant, it would have been cool if he would have just been like, "Don't worry, bro, I got your back."
Yeah.
Nope, he bitched out. He's like, "I'll hold your backpack."
You got school supplies, dude. Yeah. Hey, man, we got homework tomorrow, bro.
Dude,
if that gets destroyed,
that's it.
We're all screwed.
Exactly.
Go get a black eye. I'll do the homework for us.
Exactly.
You got terrible bros nowadays.
Dude, I can't, man.
But you know what? Okay, so I have a story where unfortunately it ties into that same thing. My bro did back me up.
Yeah.
I was stupid enough to get myself in the situation when I knew I was way too intoxicated to do it. Mm-hmm. And again, but it has to tie in with the girl.
Of course.
Naturally. Of course.
Yeah.
Why does any man do anything?
Women are trash.
I did not say that.
Yeah, neither did I.
That's not what I meant.
It's okay,
That's
guys.
not where I was going with it.
I'm just putting the feels out there.
I can tell. Yeah, okay. So I went to Rosarito for a friend's birthday party, and it was gonna be in Rosarito and everything. And it was on a Saturday, I believe. And yeah, me and her had been talking and everything. And I was trying to see where it goes and whatnot. Well, I'm staying with some other friends at a different place, and the minute I woke up, I started drinking. So this was about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Nope.
So before the party really gets going, I was like, okay, we're right by the ocean. I'm on vacation. Well, 2-day vacation, and I want some orange juice. But I'm gonna add some bucanas to that.
Mimosa.
It was kind of like a mimosa.
Something like
I guess
that.
you could say.
Yeah.
And so I put half the bottle of the bucanas, and I put a little tiny bit of orange juice.
A little tiny bit.
So I started with it. Huh?
Just splash, huh?
A splash. No.
Yeah, just to give the color.
So I do it, so I make it, and then the entire day we just kept drinking. By the time I got to the actual club that we're going to, it's called Papas and Beers, it was already, I think, 9, maybe 10 o'clock, and I was done. Because I was just continuous. Well, sure enough, the girl that I was, there for and whatnot, talking to and everything, the whole situation happened. There's a dude messing with her. I got mad, blah, 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 this and that. I got kicked out. of the place shortly after I had just gotten there. And I didn't realize that the dude got kicked out behind me. And so I hear, "Fuck you." And I'm curious because I'm in my drunken state. I'm like, who's that? Who's saying fuck you? Mm-hmm. So I turn around, the dude, boom, gets me in the head. I try to fight back, but I'm drunk. I can't really get him. I slip, I hit my knee. I'm trying to get back up. He's boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, I feel like he gets off of me. And it's because 2 of my bros actually saw that I got kicked out and he got kicked out with me. Yeah. And he was behind me. So they said, "No, let's go. George is drunk. He can't protect himself."
Aww.
And I was drunk is a soft word. I mean, I was wasted.
You were shit-faced.
I was shit-faced.
Yeah. He was George.
He was gone.
How dare you? but yeah, so that happened. They got him off of me, and I got mad because I was like, it's not like he didn't kick my ass. He didn't knock me out. I was still awake. I was still fine. I went back in to drink again. But I was like, man, I didn't get a single hit. He just wailed on my head like if I was just some toy doll. And it's because of my drunken state. I just couldn't throw a hit. So yeah, hey, fair enough. I lost. I can admit it. I lost. Yeah. I was the bitch in that moment. Mm-hmm. But I had 2 bros back me up and got him off of me. And so yes, in that sense, I have a cool bro code moment where my bros actually backed me up.
Yeah,
what do you want me to do? It's like I said, it's an embarrassing moment in my life, and it's one of the first fights I got into. Actually, it was the second one I've ever been into, and I got my butt handed to me.
Well, it happens.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, most people don't win fights.
Yeah.
You have a 50-50 shot at best.
Yeah.
For most people.
Even worse if you're drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And I should have never even been in that moment. And again, I should never. If I would have been, not as drunk, if I would have had some soberness in my body, I would have realized this is not worth it. It's not worth it. Let it be done. Yeah. Let him get kicked out. I'm gonna stay here, hang out with this girl, and whatnot.
But
I never went anywhere. By the way.
Yeah, and I think they're good friends.
Oh yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have not seen them since I moved out here to LA. But I still keep up with what they've been doing and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I hope they're doing good. I wish them the best. I love those guys. Just even before that moment, like they were good friends to me from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And I miss them. But yeah, like, I mean, that's my bro code moment.
That's a nice moment.
Where I almost.
Yeah, that's.
Cue the sweet music.
I might cry.
Yeah.
I might cry, man.
Actually, I had another bro who put me on timeout because I got into that situation. This is a bro this is my oldest friend. He got so mad at me that he said, "You're going to sit right here on this chair." Because again, I got back in eventually. You're going to sit right here on this chair and you're not going to move. I didn't move. Like, this is my oldest friend. Like, I respected him so much. And I knew I messed up because he's telling me that I was like, I'm in timeout at a club on a Saturday.
How does that work?
I don't know, but it worked. He told me. If it probably would have been anybody else, I'd be like, no, fuck you. I'm going to go do what I want. But he told me, so I sat right there and I didn't move. I had like a beer the rest of the night. It was that same beer I had.
I'm beginning to question how drunk you were.
Yeah, I'm surprised you remember all this.
Yes. How drunk? Wait, was this all recorded?
Did you piece this together from like other people's accounts, or is it all like?
Bit of both. I remember a good chunk of it. There was a lot of stuff that they told me about. Like, I didn't know I was on timeout until my buddy said, like, I put you on timeout. I was like, what? It's like, no, I was just sitting down just to relax. Like, no, I put you on timeout.
I'm beginning to think he was fucking with you.
No, I wouldn't doubt it. No, I would know when he's fucking with me, and I would know when he's telling me the truth.
Okay.
And yeah, when he told me that, I was like, no, you're fucking with me. He's like, no, dude, I put you on timeout, and you didn't move because I put you on timeout.
So you were like a puppy.
Aww.
I was worse. No. I was like a child who got into some serious trouble, and my freaking uncle comes over like, boom,
George, no.
and
Bad George.
made me sit down in the corner at a club, and I wasn't allowed to drink anymore.
Okay. Damn, baby lost his bottle.
All right.
Oh yes, to the extent, yeah.
Nah, that's okay. That's okay.
All right. Well, on that note, I think we probably hit a pretty good time limit.
Did we?
I think so.
I feel like that one flew by.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
Nice.
So let's give we'll shout out our social media handles. Give a quick outro,
All right, guys.
and then we'll thank everybody.
Again, my name is George or Jorge, but Facebook Jorge Avina,
Hey.
Instagram JA 22. And yeah, actually check out our Twitter. I don't know if I mentioned that last time. I finally got the Twitter account up. Because I took a while. I'm sorry. I have to work. I'm sorry. 2 jobs. I apologize. But yeah, go check us out on Twitter. Give us a tweet. Give us a comment. It's You've Been Served podcast. Is that what I put?
I think it's been served.
You
bin
have been
underscore.
served. I'm sorry.
It's like at bin underscore served.
Yeah. Sorry. It's been a long day.
Yeah, and it's if you type in "you've been served," you'll probably still find it.
Just
You'll
find
be
it.
able to find it. We'll put the link and the name up on Instagram.
Yes.
If you
Yeah, I've been putting the links on the YouTube thing as well. So if you scroll down, you'll find it.
So that works out. And let's see, my handle on Instagram is at Chris_CCHHRRIIS_. You know, something simple.
Gosh dang it, man. Did you have to spell out the entire thing? Even I'm lost, and I'm right here next to
Because
you.
when you get Chris, you get 2 of everything, man. Come on.
Okay, you got me there.
Exactly.
I have so many questions about your anatomy
Don't worry
right
about
now.
it.
We're going to get down the next session.
We'll talk about this next
about that
time.
in the next podcast, okay? Just hold your horses.
And I'm at Robert DeGos. If you don't know how to spell that, just look at.
Just think the
put the
ghost.
ghost
Yeah, just think the ghost.
The ghost, but start with DE, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, start with DE and then go from there.
And yeah,
You'll figure it out.
GEUS. Yeah, you'll find it.
You'll figure it out.
Hopefully, you know how to spell Robert.
More than likely, it's the first white guy that pops up.
If you really can.
Well, I mean,
Wow. Is it a common last name?
no, but my dad has the same name.
Oh, okay.
So like,
Second white guy.
yeah,
pops
second
up.
white guy, the young white guy,
The young one.
the less attractive white guy.
Alright, to make it easier, if you really can't find us, just follow our page at You've Been Served Podcast on Instagram. Literally, it's the only people that are followed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has like 1 or 2 followers. Actually, no, I think my mom started following us. We got 3 now.
Aw.
Oh, dude.
All right, moving up, guys.
think
All
I'm
right.
just gonna create my
Also,
own
guys, we got our merch on 25% off. Go ahead and swipe up it.
Foot Fetish George.
We don't have merch.
Wait,
We don't got merch. I thought we did. We didn't
Yeah,
have merch.
we've got one where you're surrounded by feet and you're loving it.
I would hate that.
all right. Time out. Let's do that real quick, because we should address this in the podcast with Ty too. But why don't we talk about real quick? Let's just have you clarify, because I know we have some listeners thinking that
that's true. So
that George is really into feet.
Their first podcast, I had some viewers actually think that I had a foot fetish, and I really, really do not. I do not like feet. You can have your feet where you are. Do not touch my feet. Don't put your feet in my face.
Put them there.
Because Chris, if you put your feet in my face, man, I will break a toe.
I might like it.
And I will run away.
You're gonna run away with my toe? I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Your big toe also. I'm gonna cut it off and run away.
You like them toes, man.
I hate you. I don't like it. Let's
get
off of this. We got other stuff to talk about.
No, but seriously, that is not his fetish.
I don't have a fetish.
He has plenty of others.
White women.
Just not about feet. All right. And anyway, so we wanted to.
I mean,
I don't know what you're saying.
He's saying, say all of the sludden. Because you love to say that.
I didn't say it wasn't.
I know, I'm proud of you.
We'll cover this next time, but all in all.
No, really, we need to go because we've hit the mark and we got to get ready for the next one.
Yeah, we
love you guys.
Yep.
Please leave us some comments. Tell us what you think. Make comments of the podcast and whatnot. But yes, we love you guys. On to the next one.
Subscribe
to us. If you really don't fucking like us, that's okay.
And tell us which group is your favorite so we can kick one of us out.
Yeah, and I mean, if you say neither, fuck you, man. But then again, at the end of the day, you've been served.
Oh, I like that.
That was a fun one. I really feel like it flew by.